This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So I did a couple videos earlier today and I started thinking about something. I was talking about prototype toys and how I own some copies of prototype action figures that were never produced. And I also mentioned the sculpting and artwork of Sandy Collora. So I thought I would do a video of Sandy's work and show a figure that never did get produced. So I love this figure. So Sandy sculpted this. This is a character. Goes by the name Squall, S-Q-U-A-L, Squall. And he is this cool fishman monster, this like one of Lovecraft's deep ones. And this was from a line of action figures that never got produced, called the Guardians of Atlantis. And I remember in the old days, looking through the toy magazines of some toy fair from I don't know when, and seeing these prototypes, and I was foaming at the mouth. I could not wait for these things to be released, but they never did get released, and it sucked. And then at a Monsterpalooza show out in Los Angeles, or out in Burbank, someone was selling these, and they were, copies of the prototypes of this Guardians of Atlantis figure line. You can actually go to Sandy Collora's Etsy shop, and he sells these. So you can legit get it from the man himself. Yeah, there's a female figure. There is another fishman holding a big spear. But this is the one that I liked the most. This guy just looks awesome. So I painted him. He came unpainted. Just this cool fish man. Oops. So Sandy Collora is big on the ocean. He scuba dives. He's very much into sea life, and nobody does like fishy creatures like him. His stuff is just so cool looking. I mean, this straight up looks like one of Lovecraft's deep ones. Probably stands about 6 inches tall. So cool. So something else that I have that Sandy put out, I was part of his Kickstarter for his Shallow Water movie. It's very cool. So I got the Blu-ray, and it's a short film. It's really good, and it's got this monster in it, the Tibonera, and he's like this this cool underwater monster that has a face kind of like a snapping turtle. And I got some 3 3/4 inch action figures from Sandy from the Kickstarter. But he really does the whole undersea life thing awesome. It's like an old school Star Wars figure. Same size, same amount of articulation. But I'm not huge. I've never been huge on the articulation. If it has it, it has it, and that's cool. But if it doesn't, and it's got a super sculpt, if the sculpt is awesome, that's all I really care about. So this is how it comes in the package. Look at that, his last name is written in the same font as Kenner. And it's autographed. Shallow Water. And I've got this drawing. I just didn't grab it for the video, but I have that drawing, and it's also signed by Sandy. But there, he's sculpting the monster. There's the monster in the actual movie. So I got one to open and one to keep nice in the package, and then I got this one that glows in the dark. Because if you're a monster kid and they offer something that glows in the dark, you gotta get one. And the glow in the dark was a Kickstarter exclusive. Here's his card. So the glow-in-the-dark one was called the Toxic Terror exclusive. So do you guys remember that kick-ass Captain Nemo figure from, I don't know, the late 90s, the early 2000s? He was Captain Nemo, and he came with like a robotic stingray that he would ride on the back of, and like a little Nautilus playset. That was Sandy sculpting for Mezco. So he's just awesome at this underwater stuff. And that's his movie. And another movie he did that you guys should check out is like one of the most awesome fan films ever. Batman Dead End. So it's got the Batman, it's got Joker, it's got the Alien and the Predator. It's pretty nuts. It's awesome though. It's got one of the most kick-ass looking Batman ever. And it's just sad that Hollywood can't do this good. You know, the big movie companies just won't pull the trigger on something this awesome. But NECA made some Predator figures based on the Predators in this movie. I think there's a predator with a red helmet, or maybe there's one with a red helmet and one with a yellow helmet, and NECA made figures of both of them from this fan film. That's how much people love this damn movie. Is even the all the fans, all the nerds that work at NECA, like Randy, they wanted to make figures from that movie too, because it's just so awesome. Yeah, you guys should check Sandy's stuff out. And like I said, he's got an Etsy shop, and he sells these Guardians of Atlantis figures. You can get them legit through there. I don't think that was even a viable option at the time I bought this. So if I buy any more, that's the way I'll get them. I might get the other fish guy that has a spear. He's pretty cool too, but I really like this one. It's a cool, awesome, fishy monster. Looks dead on like a deep one from Lovecraft mythology. Thanks for stopping back by, guys. And we'll check out more cool stuff next time. Blub, 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 blub. All right. Happy Halloween.